While the R-rated movie Logan, the third film in the solo Wolverine franchise, isn't set to drop until March 3rd, 2017, we have a little taste of what's in store thanks to the first trailer. It sure seems to be inspired by Marvel's Old Man Logan comic series, but just how much can we expect Logan to borrow from these pages? Here's what you might have missed in the Logan trailer. No more mutants. Logan was always a reluctant member of the X-Men, but underneath it all, he may have needed them more than they needed him. When we see Logan drinking alone at the cemetery, just who is he mourning for?
Logan, what did you do?
Charles, the world is not the same as it was. Mutants. They're gone now.
This hints that Logan might follow at least one major plot point of the Old Man Logan storyline. Believing the X-Mansion is under siege by a group of villains, Wolverine takes them on himself and kills them all. It's only after they're all dead that he realizes he's been tricked, and that he's actually killed the X-Men. In anguish, he gives up the Wolverine persona and waits to die in a world mostly devoid of superheroes. It's obviously too soon to tell whether Logan will follow the comics, but in a mature movie that promises to be emotional, gritty, and takes death seriously, a scene depicting Wolverine's slaughter of the X-Men would be unlike anything ever seen in a superhero movie. X-23. In the trailer, our hero is introduced to a young girl who seems to have a lot in common with Wolverine himself.
She's like you.
Of time.
Very much like you.
This is Laura Kinney, also known as X-23. In the comics, her powers are like Wolverine's. She has retracting claws and she can rapidly regenerate. So here's our question. Will she be Logan's cloned daughter like she is in the comics? Or will he just feel a bond with her over their shared abilities? The trailer implies that Logan is forced into action when Laura is kidnapped, which is a complete departure from the Old Man Logan series. Closer to the end of the trailer, Logan has to extend his own hand stabbers to protect himself against a claw-like attack. Either Laura is demonstrating her fighting skills to Logan to show him how they're alike, or she's being forced to fight him. Those are our best guesses, at least. Donald Pierce. The main villain of the film is a cyborg named Donald Pierce, an anti-mutant fanatic with a cybernetic hand. In the comics, Pierce has a gang of fellow cyborgs, the Reavers, and they go around hunting down mutants. They have a specific hatred for Wolverine because the Reavers became cyborgs after he chopped off their limbs. To be fair, most people would be at least a little put out about that too.
Here's but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off! No, it isn't.
The Reavers have been confirmed for Logan, and it appears that they'll act like a private security force that works under Pierce. It also seems like Pierce and the Reavers have some official backing, because they use the South American Federal Police to go after Logan, Laura, and Charles. Professor X. One big question about the Logan trailer is why Pierce seems to kidnap Laura and leave Logan alive after having him surrounded and restrained. This suggests there could be a much more complex plot at the heart of Logan. What if Pierce's real target is Charles Xavier? In the comics, Pierce captures Charles and tries to harness his power to hunt mutants, so it's possible that this will also be a plot point in Logan. Uncoincidentally, the mutant Caliban also figures into Logan, who also has the power to track other mutants. We also see a scene showing guns pointed at Charles' head while he's clearly using his mental powers as Laura crawls towards him. What if Charles was too difficult to kidnap, so the bad guys took Laura hostage instead? That seems like a convoluted plot, but it would add an emotional Sophie's Choice element to a film in which the main character wants to die. Funeral for a friend. Presuming Logan did kill all the X-Men, Charles Xavier was probably able to avoid being killed because of his abilities. As to why Charles didn't stop the massacre has yet to be seen, but it appears that out of everyone from Logan's old life, the only mutant or living thing that Logan cares for is Charles. At the end of the trailer, we see Wolverine covered in blood and looking mournfully at the ground while holding a shovel. Logan has killed a lot of people in his day, but he's rarely taken the time to personally bury anyone. You get one guess of who's taking the dirt now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more videos like the one you just saw, and leave us a comment to let us know what has you most excited about Logan.